You guys wanted more challenges? Well, who am I to say no? 1936, and we're gonna pick somebody not on this list. Soon, Mussolini, soon. And we're going to be playing as Ethiopia. Ethiopia is going to be tied in with the new DLC pretty soon, very nicely. And before that happens, I want to give this a spin with no step back to see if we can kick some Italian behind. Alright, Iron Man mode on, historical focus is on, and let's get killing the pizza eaters. Now, there's two ways about this. One is the hyper-aggressive way. You snake your way to the ports somehow, clean out the south, and then deal with the north with micro. I'll be honest, I'm not that good, or I haven't managed, so I will be going for option 2, which is to assign a general to all your troops and just set a fallback line along the center of the country. All of this is mountains, very defensible, and it holds just enough victory points that we will not capitulate. Now, we do have to railroad our troops out of harm's way because the Italians are a-coming. Don't want them to attack us. Need to get these troops to safety before the Italian AI wakes up. As for focuses, we're going to open with industrial effort and get us some factories, I think. Speaking of factories, yeah, we've got the one civ available and it's going straight to steel. We're buying steel from, you know, I want to buy from France, but in essence, I'll be strengthening the Germans. So let's buy from the Soviets. Yeah, let's buy from the Soviets. So no construction for us. Research. Better guns. I will need good guns. And obviously production, probably. I could go for the electronic engineering. Yeah, it's a difficult one because I think I'll need a lot of guns still. Let's think. Yeah. Let's go for production first. Anything else? Well, there's not really anything else to do but speed the game up and get cracking. Now, my plan is to sit here and defend while I build up a stockpile of equipment, change infantry templates to this. This is decent, but what I really want is to add artillery engineers and one more artillery here. So I have 21 with infantry unit. It won't be perfect, but it will at least hurt the Italians some more because right now we have one of these. It's okay. We have, I think, one of these. Okay-ish. And the rest is this garbage. 8 combat with. These take a massive amount of damage. So I want to switch out of these as quickly as I can. We're also only fielding 13 units for 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. I don't think that's enough. Quickly see if I can pop out 2 more of these. Maybe? We'll see. On a high priority, just force deploy them when possible. All right, enough rambling. There's really not much else I can do. We're gonna focus heavily on gun production. It is what it is. So I will continuously move units in and out of combat here, just keeping the, well, every one of these tiles intact. I could theoretically give up the leftmost tile, but what that does is then open up this tile to attack from even more sides, making it more difficult. But it is absolutely vital that we hold the 2 victory points, so we don't cap, obviously, but also so we have a border with the French and the British that will allow for things like trade and, very importantly, some lend-lease later on. I could start getting relations up with Papa Stalin, asking him for guns. It's too early. The Soviets start with a massive 10k deficit infantry equipment. He'll not send me guns until 38, 39. What I can also do is buddy up with the Turks. Turkey does send lend-lease. They tend to like us, but they will first need to do a focus, and I think it's Kemalist neutrality. No, this one. They need peace in the world, and that gives them a good national spirit that we can leech off. If I set up this offensive line, the general here should be able to start getting organizer. And organizer is very nice because that means I can turn him into a field marshal later on that gets logistics wizard. It's the little things that count in these difficult playthroughs. I'm gonna get electronic mechanical engineering and the radio so I have some better reinforce rates. I'm gonna start a new line of new guns and keep 1 factory on the old guns. You could keep 2 on there just to keep production rolling, and when we are making enough of the new guns that the old ones can go, we'll switch over. For now though, we're fine. And if it comes down to it, we can always issue a last stand, I suppose. Okay, I can wait with mobilizing more men. I'm gonna get me a military high command. I'm just gonna get the infantry expert now. There's no point getting something cheaper later on if I don't make it till later on. All right, political effort done. let's get more guns, I think. I think once I finish the towed artillery, I'm gonna take one factory off the basic infantry equipment and start making a little bit of towed artillery. Gonna take this up to 150 political power next, just so I can go up to war economy. Don't know if it'll matter much, but every little bit helps. I will be trading for resources. I get a couple more factories. It's starting to stabilize. Now that I'm getting guns to my divisions, it is sort of starting to stabilize. Whenever I get a surplus of infantry equipment, I'm also gonna switch divisions over from this template to this template, just to give myself a little bit of a fighting chance. We're almost at 50 army XP, and I'll get myself some static warfare. That will also definitely help. All right, it's time for more armament effort. While I'm here, I got the one factory available, which I can build with it. Build some railways. Give that factory something to do. 50 army XP, static warfare going in. It's a lifesaver if you're fighting defensively, and this is going to be helpful as well. A war economy. Suddenly we have 2 civilian factories. General's also leveling up nicely here. If I can get him to level 6, I think I'll switch him over to a field marshal. Let's also get some support equipment so I can get that into production, so I can add engineers later on. Alright, that's the extra research slot. Let's go grab some collectivist ethos and then all the way down to militarism, military youth. More manpower, because we are running out of manpower again. Oh man, Italy's really pounding Addis Ababa. Alright, might as well get the military theorist next. Nothing else to really be gained here. Ooh, caught this battle just in time. So yeah, that's gonna be a last stand. Got the civilian trains, so I'm gonna move on to infantry equipment. We will go with the beloved superior firepower. More soft attack. It is always what the doctor ordered. Alright, with militarism, that fixes our manpower issues in the short term. It's construction effort, and then we'll move on to the army effort branch, get some doctrines, get some bonuses. Afterwards, we'll see. I have a feeling Mussolini's figured out that it's not working. He's stopped attacking, which is sad. We've survived, what, 2 years of constant assaults, and now that our general's almost ready, he just gives up. That's sad. All right, let's see if I can create an artillery with some engineers. Like this is a stupid division that I'll never build, but I'm gonna queue up as many of these as I can just to get myself a big old fake deficit of a lot of artillery pieces and some support equipment, and I'm gonna ask our dear friends in the Soviet Union if they want to share. I feel cheated, but they'll send me guns at least, and I'm gonna keep asking. Just delete these and keep asking whenever I can. Free stuff is always nice to get. While I'm here, might as well just get trucks as well. I'll need these for supply eventually. If I can start making a couple of them early, might be helpful. Italy has completely stopped attacking. That is unfortunate because I would very much like to bleed them some more. They've lost 250,000 men here. They don't seem interested anymore. Let's get some worker conditions just to fix our stability. Oh, just as I said, it strikes. Glorious. Good thing I just clicked those worker conditions then. But at least all of our troops have been switched over to the better template, and I can start queuing up more troops and designing an even better template by simply adding on artillery and later on also engineers. But this is so expensive, I cannot afford this, but I can already start designing them. I just hit save, and that was not very clever of me. Shouldn't matter too much. I think the Italians just aren't attacking. I made a mistake. I accidentally attacked and it cost me. I feel so stupid for this. Oh well, we're still holding. It just looks like crap. Good thing that the Russians and now the Turks as well are coming in clutch. I just wish they had some artillery for me because it's a pretty big artillery deficit. The rest is okay. I don't want to sound too confident, but I think we're out of the hot water for now. Even with our extremely funky front line, Italy's just not attacking. Getting more troops out. Once I have a full army of 24, I'm either going to attack north or south. I'm not sure yet, but I am going to attack either way. It might be nice to just have a reserve army, like 10 divisions, just to hold the other side while I'm pushing one way. I'm thinking I don't need static warfare anymore. My units are good enough. The Italians are pretty terrible. I'm thinking either smoke and fire to break my way through, or flexible organization. Then again, 5% speed on an infantry division isn't gonna do much. So smoke and fire it is. Actually, no. I want to get the rest of my doctrine first. Yeah, that's more important. Now I am going to promote this man to my field marshal. I don't think I'm going to be able to get him any more traits. The Italians just aren't fighting. He will be a logistics wizard, and anything else, well, we'll get this guy when he gets more levels. All right, it's June of 39. If I'm gonna break Italy, now is the time. So I'm going to try, maybe I should just try to break them there and then push north into Gondar and then use these divisions. Push Italy here. They have low supply, so maybe? It looks green. There's no point in attacking an enemy that's hitting last stand. Just let that wear off then. Well, that's not entirely true. There is a point. It hurts them a lot, so that could work. I just don't want to play it that way. So attack, then head to Gondar. You attack there along with the Mountaineers elites and push, 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 push. They immediately hit last stand again. Fine. Okay, now that his last stand juice has run out, I'm able to push and no, he's hit it again. Those divisions are taking massive strength losses, I guess. I see a massive hole to the north here. I am going on an expedition. I've got them bottled up now and I can eat them whenever I want to. Just need to make sure that these lines hold. Shouldn't be too difficult now, actually. I might actually get to the White Peace event this way. South, yep, south is fine. Okay. We crush this, massive Italian casualties, and I can force them off the continent. Look at that. All those Italian divisions gone. Vengeance is sweet. So Germany is gonna go to war with Poland, but Italy's not in the Axis yet. They might be invited at some point, but they're not there yet. If I'm quick enough, I can press this button still, defeat the colonizers. I just need Somaliland, and with my divisions moving into position, this really shouldn't be too difficult. Won't be able to break them everywhere, but once I get some momentum, this is over for Italy. All I need to do is concentrate on getting to the coastline. If I can take the port, I can cut them all off and they can starve for all I care. And we're about to finish off an encirclement. Yep, perfect encirclement of the Italian army there. Brown army holding action, blue army pushing action, and we crush them. Now we crush them, drive them back into the sea. Oh, it feels good. I have defeated the colonizers. I can press this button now and it will be over. The Treaty of Addis Ababa. And these Italians can go home. I don't care. It's starting to cost me in terms of equipment. It's fine. Now I own all this territory and I am a happy man. Now this is not over. This campaign is definitely not over. We are going for round 2 whenever we find a way to get into the Axis. I could justify eventually or just join the British, improve our relations here, send an attaché there, just so we can weasel our way into the Allies. And with that, that opens up even more possibilities. But for now, let's just go and guard our ports here. So I'm gonna let these guys run their focus trees, I guess, and hopefully when I integrate them, they'll have a bit of stuff I can use, if I'm even gonna integrate them. I'm building railways to connect my ports. Not sure what else I can do, really. We wait until the Second World War kicks off, and then we'll have a party. Well, I'm bored. I'm just gonna justify on Italy for whatever, really, and see if I can just get involved here, because Britain will not let me into the Allies. I completely forgot. They will not let me in if I'm not at least slightly democratic. I'll just have to manually get involved with Italy. Should be fine. Should be easy. All right, let's declare on Italy. Should be fun. Should be fun. I think the Allies should allow us into their faction now. I split off all the regular infantry just to guard my coast for now, and whatever I manage to get to elite, I'll use these as a scalpel to take out whatever I need to fight. Will they let me into their faction now? They will. All right, time to join. There we go. All right, let's send these guys up to Africa and start a bit of a campaign there. See what we can do with these guys. I'm also going to start asking for convoys. I forgot that I need to have a coastline to build dockyards, so these puppets were a terrible idea. I should have just used the compliance they had, but at least they'll build factories. When I integrate them, I'll get some stuff. So I'm just asking everybody for convoys. Okay, these divisions are taking 20% attrition. Not ideal. How about you fall back a little? Well, since North Africa is turning into a mess I don't want to get involved in, let's just find an easier target. Kind of want to justify on Vichy France. Can I, though? I think I'll have to wait until they've generated some world tension. Well, while we wait for that, I see an opportunity here. Let's take it. Oh, the eyes really clever about their naval invasions. They just hit Tripoli while I was pushing the Italian front, and as a result, well, all of these Italian troops are now encircled and about to be destroyed. Love to see it. I think with that, North Africa is pretty much under control. Wonder when I can start justifying on the Vichy French, though. Eventually, they generate world tension, I think. Ah, there we go. Let's start justifying on... what do I want from them? That place. French Somaliland. 90 days. And the UK has kicked me from the faction. Why? Generate generated too much world tension. All right, fine. Like, I've barely generated any. I've generated 14% world tension. Come on. That's just stupid. Yugoslav. Everybody's getting to join the Allies, and here I am on the sidelines. I'm still helping out, though. Still helping out, inflicting some casualties. Should probably expand this army once I get the equipment for it. See if I can help clean up North Africa again, and then start some naval landings, I guess. It's only 1941, so I still have time for those, I think. I am just super bummed out that the UK is not letting me back into the faction. I've not even generated all that much world tension, man. Let me back in. Alright, well, I fucked up. That's a division I'll never see again. Yeet. That's very, very unfortunate. Oh god, I actually lost a lot more divisions than I thought. Oh no. Well, time to get transports if we're ever going to get across to Italy. Yeah, I've really not handled this very well, I think. I should have just let the war with Italy continue. Use that as my ticket into the Allies. And then I could have easily justified on Vichy France for that province if I really wanted it. I would have had a lot of Allied cooperation taking North Africa. It would have made a nice springboard. Soviet Union, that works. It's just not ideal, I suppose. As long as the Soviets don't lose, we'll be fine. I don't think they will, though. I don't think they will lose. Well, despite our differences, Ethiopian troops are still helping to liberate France. That is a nice pocket here. That's 6 divisions gone. Just need to clean up North Africa quick, and then we're gonna start some Italian memes. I think the Royal Navy should be able to provide us with enough supremacy that I can invade Sicily. We get Sicily, we can get moving. I really wish I could do this as part of the Allies. It would be so much cleaner. But as a Soviet ally... Oh, Soviets, don't screw this for me. But as a member of the glorious Comintern, I can do good memes. Well, that's the German army in Casablanca encircled. And they're gonna take a lot of casualties there. Look at the helmets ping and... big losses. Big losses. Alright, that is North Africa entirely secured. I'm gonna hit Italy. There is nothing funnier than naval invading Italy with Ethiopia. It's just funny. 30 more days, though. 30 more days. And the naval invasions are ready, so let's kick them off. Ethiopian Marines storming the beaches of Sicily. What could be more hilarious? Alright, now this is easy, but I do need to pay attention to this. If I lose these men, it's all over, so I'd much rather not. Well, it doesn't look like it's gonna be all over, so let's ship all the boys over now, and we are going to town. I'm gonna take as much of Italy as I possibly can. Well, you look at that. I even managed to get across here, because sometimes the Italian Navy squats in the Tyrrhenian Sea, and you can never get across, but it seems to have worked now, and let's just keep pushing. I can probably roll them all the way back to that northern river. Oh, look at that. They're rushing in troops, but they're arriving without organization. So if I concentrate my attacks here, I should be able to just roll them right back. And more doctrines. The Ethiopian army is going to work here. Now, one major downside of just pushing up like this is the AI has a lot more time to respond. As a result, you might not... Oh, did they just... Okay, Germany just ate Vichy France. Okay, but they didn't get the fleet. Okay, there goes the French fleet. As I was saying, if you land somewhere in the middle around Rome, you can drive a wedge between the enemy forces and just hold one side while you crush the other. This way, you have to fight all of them at the same time, and it can be a little bit difficult because the Italian terrain is... Well, it's mostly mountains and a bunch of river crossings. So, with a little bit of bad luck, they can hold you. Fortunately, the AI is just awful, and it's just so easy to roll. Like, the damage we're doing here is significant. Unfortunately, Germany did get their divisions in, and it's costing us. Just wait for an opportunity. Still, I got a lot of territory out of this. Anything else that gets taken goes to me. So, Allied troops are gonna arrive. I'm not sure if the Soviets... Oh, yeah. Looks like the Soviets are sending some troops over as well, but I think the Soviet Union has other concerns. Yeah, total collapse of the South here, Soviets. All right, so my plan isn't working out as I would have liked, so I will need to try a different approach. Now, there are Allied troops pouring in here. They should be able to help hold whatever is here. Now, I'm thinking naval invasion. Hit them around Rome, maybe even between Rome and Livorno. Cut towards Ancona, cut them off, and then I can crush this because it will be low on supply. Yeah, I'm gonna have to because this front is never going to move. Now, this is risky. I'm putting a lot of eggs in one basket. I am leaving this territory to the Allies, but in short, I'm leaving this to troops that are not as reliable as my own. I'm expecting them to lose, but I am also expecting this entire thing to collapse once I hit them here. I do hope I'm correct, though. If I'm not, I am in for one hell of a ride. I will lose a lot of divisions. Fortunately, I'll be able to eat Ethiopia and Somalia and Eritrea soon, so that is going to be a great boon. This is going to be a risky click, a very, very risky click. Oh yeah, the allies are pulling out. Soviets are being pushed back. I think I'm going to lose most of this. Still doesn't matter if I can still cut them in half. I have a feeling that this naval invasion is going to go off exactly as planned. All right, now 14 divisions. I don't need you holding Messina. Get across here towards Rome and immediately start pushing. Need to get to Ancona. Cut this whole thing in half. What I need is speed. Unfortunately, all I have is infantry, but it's better than nothing. Okay, we're getting to Ancona. They do have divisions there, so maybe I need a little more finesse. Right, we've got Florence. Might actually pull this off. If I encircle all of those, I will inflict a heavy blow to the Axis. Oh, they're cut in half. Okay, that is all kinds of excellent. You guys hold the north, the rest of you to the south. Okay, this may not be as glorious as I had hoped. It is still a massive, massive win for Ethiopia. We have invaded mainland Italy and we are going to town. This is gonna hurt them. This is gonna hurt them a lot. All right, need to hit Naples. I don't want the Germans and the Italians to pull their troops out. I want to close this noose as tight as I possibly can. Nah, the Germans got their troops out. Unfortunate. There's some stuff trapped in here. Yeah, the Germans were quick about it, and they actually got their stuff out. Ah, well, it's okay. It's okay. We got a good chunk of Italy here, though. I don't think I can actually garrison all of this. It is possible that I may have overextended here. All right, let's eat one of our subjects already. That should help. There we go. Ethiopia just got a little bit bigger, and we got a new division out of it. Always nice to get more troops. Oh, I can also eat Eritrea. So let's take all of that land right back. And look, end result is actually pretty positive. This is all stuff I did not have to build. A dockyard, a civilian factory, 2 mills for free. And then in Somaliland, 3 mills, 3 civs. There was nothing here when we started. And I'd say that's a pretty good outcome. I'm happy with that. Plus 2 divisions for free. Now that we're no longer eating them. Do focuses again. Don't know what. Maybe naval effort. Get some dockyards. Now let's take this little island. See if that's enough to capitulate the Italians. I doubt it, but if we don't try, we'll never know. I doubt anyone's gonna break through our lines here. I'll need to take Venice, I think. Okay, so looks like massive allied naval landings. I just want to have the honor of capitulating Italy. I feel like I've earned that, but I'm not getting past these entrenchments. There's also no real naval supremacy for me in the area, so I can't do another cheesy naval invasion. I'm a little bit stuck here. Maybe if I just concentrate my efforts on Venice? Yeah, there's no way I'm getting through this. There's just too many units on this line. All right, boys, we're forcing the river crossing. We are going to Venice, whether the Italians like it or not. I should be able to outgun these guys. Really, I have the numbers. I have a really good general. I should be able to make this work. No, I should be, but I'm not. I'm really not. I am slightly shocked at how poorly this river crossing is going. And apparently the Italian general's really good. I'm even gonna hit force attack just to see what happens. I'm going to regret this, I think, but sacrifices have to be made for the cause. It feels like they're reinforcing the battle quicker than I can pour troops in, so this has just been a very expensive farce on my end. Well, since there's always more dumb things to do, let's try a naval invasion of Trieste. No, that's not gonna work either. Alright, I'm going to go for this again. I'm trying to hit this tile, and I'm launching a naval invasion. Not just 1, but 3, so I can hit them from as many sides as possible, hopefully dislodging them. If I can't, I at least hope to break through here on the river crossing, so I can get some gains here. Oh, for God's sake, yes! It's done! It's done. We took Trieste. That was enough. Okay, okay. What I really ought to do is just hit Germany now, and hit Germany hard. What I don't like, though, is that all of that occupation is going to go to the British, and these guys keep attacking. Like, all those divisions are encircled here. Oh, it doesn't matter. Ethiopian army is doing it again. If I can get this fixed, I can do anything. Oh, I see an opportunity. If I can take Annecy, I think I can encircle all of those. those. Ah, no. They're retreating just in time. My attention is getting a little bit divided. Let's just liberate. Ah, all of this is encircled now. I could just move and crush that. Get rid of that, and then I can focus my attention on the soft German underbelly. I have a very bad feeling about this. Like, the Germans aren't home. I'm getting far too many gains here for my own good. I'm getting a little scared. Jesus Christ, Ethiopia is doing so well. Look at that. Circlements, encirclements, encirclements. This is a lot of casualties happening right here. Love to see it. Ethiopia, that'll help finish this off, because the allies, like, the AI is good at making these pockets, apparently. They just never know how to close them. That should yield some really, really good numbers, though, if we can close those pockets. The kills count for us, at least. Oh, look at him go. Look at them. Oh, it's done. All right, now to swing my army into this slice of Germany, and let's go north from there. All right, time for our campaign in Germany, and let's go kick some German ass, I guess. Yeah, Axis are just on their knees. You know, I'm pretty proud of the amount of pain we've been able to inflict on the enemy so far. I am getting so many extra factories. I really cannot afford to assign all of them. I just don't have the steel. I don't have the resources. I don't have the civilian factories to trade for that stuff either. I think Romania should be less worried about occupying Russian territory and more concerned with, you know, defending its own territory. I think they're about to... Oh, never mind. Germans just capped. Oh, we get to have fun at this peace deal. What are we gonna take? You have got to be kidding me. French Somaliland got taken. I didn't even get... Oh, I hate this. I hate these peace deals. We will get literally nothing out of this. Are you kidding me? Not even enough points to start satelliting or puppeting anything. Why you have to be like this? You know, we will take our revenge. There, Southern Italy is ours. Okay, so this is an absolutely disgusting peace deal. Look at it. Feast your eyes on this. A West Germany that exists only in Württemberg. We've got a German Empire that we puppeted with Felix Hartmann at the helm. There's Silesia, there's the Kashubia. Poland got bigger while also being smaller. There's Czechoslovakia that controls none of Czechoslovakia. It's disgusting, but hey, it was fun and funny. The Comintern came out on top, and I hope the peace deal rework at least solves some of these issues soon. If you like this video, I'm sure you're gonna love the next one.